That part's cut out.
But it makes you feel tense.
I'm always tense.
That's actually an excellent point.
Are you loose? Are you just loose?
Yeah, dude. I've had like 6 drinks. I'm feeling great.
Damn. I'm always tense.
I'm tense when I'm sober, dude. After a couple of drinks, I feel fantastic. I'm the most loose. Dude, drinking's like a fucking superpower. It's like real life cheat codes. It like literally, it's like relax in a jar. I don't feel any more laid back than like after I've had like 6 or 7 pops.
You know what doesn't make me feel relaxed though?
What's that?
Is smoking marijuana. Smoking pot makes me like freak out. Like I can't deal with my own psyche.
Dude, I'm the same way, and I don't know about you. I kept trying to smoke pot, like in high school and college.
I tried. I want to like it. Like I want to be a guy who can smoke a joint. And be like, I'm cool, but I'm not cool.
I wanted to be that guy too because all my friends smoked pot, and so I was like, I mean, I'll try. And it would go like this. I'd go and I'd like get way too. I'd like rip a fucking my buddy's rig with the ice in it or whatever. I'd rip a massive bong rip, and I'd go, "This is awful. Oh no." And then like 6 months would go by. I'd be like, I'll give it another shot. And I kept trying to go back, and I kept having just the worst experience. And it took me till I was like 22 to be like, dude, I don't have to do any of this. This sucks.
Yeah.
Pot sucks. Marijuana fucking stinks. I'm not smoking this shit.
And the people who smoke it are fucking losers.
Yeah, dude.
I'll just not do it, you know?
I'll just not do it. I'll have a couple of drinks. I like drinking.
I like drinking.
Drinking's that's my thing.
Yeah.
I don't smoke crack. I'm not fucking shooting needles into my arm.
I don't hide pills.
No idea. I'm not doing pills. I'm not robbing gas stations. I go to the store, I buy booze, I come home and I drink it. I like that. I'm fine with that. That's like the rest of my life thing. That's it.
I like it too. And it's nice and calm. It's relaxing. It's not fucking aggressive. It's just relaxing.
Yeah. Also, you know, like we can handle the booze too. Yeah. Because like there's a flip side of that. Like you ever run into someone that's like an angry drunk?
Yeah, that's terrible.
Or like not a fun like That's a rough ride.
Yeah.
Because they're a liability the whole night, especially if you go out to the bars. You're like...
Yeah, I had some buddies who just couldn't drink.
Yeah.
Like they couldn't just like hang out and drink. It had to go to 10.
Yeah, and that's not fun.
And it's like, dude, let's just have a few, you know, or whatever. But even I've told this story before. Even with I did acid once, and I was like, this is just dumb.
Really?
Yeah, I was annoyed. Annoyed at acid. And like did it with some buddies, and they were like, whoa, this is crazy. And I was literally like annoyed. I was like, I wish I was just drunk instead. Like I remember wishing, like it wasn't having a bad trip or anything, but it was like whatever. But I was just like, it's just kind of fucking annoying.
Having everything move around a little bit.
And I was just like, I wasn't impressed. Like the walls, you know, pictures were coming at, and I was just like, you guys, can we fucking please stop? Like I wish I just drank instead.
I'm the total opposite, dude. I love psychedelics. My buddies and I used to take mushrooms all the time. That was tight. We used to do a lot of like LSD. Mushrooms is like LSD with like the edges taken off. It's like soft. But I've never had a trip bad enough that I couldn't drink my way out of it.
Right on.
I learned that.
You could drink your way out of tripping?
Yeah, if I was having a bad trip, I would just pound drinks. I'd have like 8 or 9 in like an hour and a half, and it would like level me out.
Nice. Yeah. It brought you back to earth.
No, I would still be like tripping hard, but like the whole anxiety of it was like kind of dulled.
I feel that. Yeah, and I bet I could do that with pot, but then I'm just drunk and high at the same time. It's like, what am I doing, dude?
The portrait of a loser, drunk and high at the same time.
I'm just trying to have a good time, man. I'll have a great time. Just give me like 2-3 drinks, and I'm chilling. But, yeah, can't do the pot there. Yeah, I just like a couple of drinks, man. It's just easy. And there's like... It's like allowed also, which is nice.
You know? Yeah, you can go somewhere and get a drink.
Yeah, it's like normal.
I guess pot's going the same way too. At least out here in California.
Yeah.
There are like, you know, like marijuana cafes. But
I'll never check them out.
No. But it's not the same thing as like Just a couple of drinks, dude.
Yeah, there's like history to drinking alcohol, which is fun. I like that. Like we've all done it, you know? Like Roosevelt fucking...
He slung a few back.
Yeah, and I'm doing the same thing, you know? That's the problem with drinking at home, you know? Like, because I didn't, like, unlock drinking at home until we lived together.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I would always... I mean, I would drink maybe one night a week.
Unlock, dude. That's funny.
And...
Continue.
Like, I didn't know that you could, like, have... I didn't know that you could, like, have the ingredients for, like, a vodka tonic at your house. Like, I live with buddies and stuff, and, like, maybe one night a week we'd, like, go get beer. But then I was like, it's Tuesday. You don't drink on a Tuesday, you know? And then I was like, oh, you can totally drink on a Tuesday. You know?
Yeah, you can. You can totally drink on a Tuesday. You just have to have the right things.
And then I'm not a big beer guy. I think beer is a little pointless. Like, it was fun in high school. You have beers at a bonfire, sitting on a tailgate. That was fun.
It's glorified water
at
this point. Yeah.
It's like, are we drinking or are we not drinking?
Yeah.
Let's have fucking Jack and Cokes. Let's have. I thought we were drinking though. You know what I mean?
Someone pops a Miller High Life. You're like, what? I thought. Hold on.
What is that? Seriously.
I thought we were drinking.
Yeah. It's like a beer. I don't understand beer. I think it's actually pointless.
No, beer is like for meals.
I don't even get that. You're big on that.
I love a beer with a fucking brat or like a dinner.
Nope. Not for me.
I'll have a beer with breakfast just to start my day.
It's insane.
I love it, man.
That's insanity.
It tastes the best. The best. It's like I'll have 2 cups of coffee in the morning, eggs, a little avocado toast, and a fucking ice cold Corona. Dude.
Oh yeah. Well, I get it, but as far as taste goes, like, give me a fucking Diet Coke. Give me a Dr. Pepper or something. You know, I can't eat with a beer. And then it's like if I'm drinking, I'm not hey, I'll go get a 12-pack of beer.
And gain 400 pounds? Like,
yeah.
What?
And then nothing happens?
I can have like 4 beers in a day, and then anything other than that, I feel like I'm going to blow up.
Yeah.
Or like go to bed.
Yeah. So the problem with drinking at home is like once... we would go out to bars and stuff. Let's go get drunk. Let's go to bars and drink. And then when I realized, like, we can just do this at home, it's like, why go out even?
So how did you realize that? What about, because you moved in with Andy and I in our apartment in Nashville. What like changed? What flipped?
You guys would just drink vodka tonics every night.
Oh, well, yeah, there's that, yeah. So you had just never seen that before?
I didn't know it was possible.
Ah.
And then I was like, you know, aren't you like hungover? And you're like, a little, but it's a vodka tonic with diet tonic. It's not like a fucking rum or something, you know.
Or dude, a rum and classic Coca-Cola.
Yeah. It's not heavy, it's light.
Yeah.
And you just have a few, and you get a buzz, and you go to sleep.
Yeah, a vodka tonic's like the Bud Light of like actual drinks.
Yeah.
It's nothing, dude.
And it's mostly water.
Yeah. Half of it's ice.
Yeah, half of it's ice, and the rest is tonic water with some fucking vodka.
A couple bubbles and a fruit.
Yeah.
It's almost healthy.
It's like so close to healthy.
A vodka tonic is almost good for you.
Yeah, almost. Like almost. It's like
it's right there.
If it wasn't for the vodka,
yeah,
it would be like a okay drink.
Also, if you made it correctly,
yeah,
like with the 2 ounces and then the rest, instead of filling the glass halfway up with vodka and then pouring the rest of the tonic.
Well,
in.
sure, you know.
Yeah.
You know, to each their own, you know. But and then so you start drinking at home, you know. And then your friends are like, let's go to a bar, and you're like, or I can just sit here in my jammies and play Lego Star Wars and fucking be blackout. You know?
Blackout?
Well, you know, depending on the day.
We'd my buddies and I would go half and half. We'd pregame.
Yeah.
We'd have like 6 or 7, 8, 9 drinks at like the at like the house, and then go out there and like and drink and drive the whole way over there.
Yeah.
And then go to the bar and have like an awesome time.
Yeah.
And then come back.
Drinking and driving was looked at differently growing up in Tennessee. And that sounds bad, I get it.
Look.
But I've literally been pulled over And like my buddies and I, like we knew like the sheriff a little bit. Mm-hmm. We would be pulled over, and the sheriff told us, "You kids, go get on home now."
Yeah.
And like were we breaking the law? Sure. Yeah. But like it was a small town, and so like we could drink and drive.
What you're trying to say is like it's drinking and driving. Honestly, if you can do it well, is not a huge deal.
If you can do it, I'm saying.
And look, not everybody can, and I'm sorry that you lost, your whole family because of that one guy in an F-150.
Yeah,
that sucks. I'm sorry.
He shouldn't have been drinking and driving.
He should not have been. But
you know who didn't hit that person?
Me.
Never hit one thing.
Never hit one thing.
And I've drink and drive a lot.
Guys, drinking and driving, honestly, not that bad.
Like there should be like a test, like where you have a few, and then you go and you do it like an obstacle course in a go-kart or something, or a golf cart, and then you get like a little sticker on your license that's like, okay, you're now allowed to blow like a 4.0 or something.
Yeah, there needs to be like a sticker on my license that says if I get pulled over, I can get at least like a .08 or something.
Yeah, sure.
I can at least do that, or like a .12, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know the numbers.
Yeah.
What's the legal limit?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I've never had to know because I'm a fucking professional.
I've never had to know either.
Exactly. It's never been a problem.
No, it's always been cool. It's always been cool.
Yeah.
At least in Tennessee it was. I didn't start, I would maybe drinking until we moved to Los Angeles.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I mean I did a lot of drinking growing up. But it was reckless drinking, like get way too hammered on a weekend, wake up and regret everything I did,
like uncontrollable.
Yeah.
Like recreational.
Yeah.
Amateur shit.
Amateur child drinking.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't drink like a gentleman,
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't. It wasn't until it was such a issue that like I stopped, like I quit drinking.
Yeah, you were sober for like a year and a half or something.
Yeah. Because I was just like, well, I can't do that,
Do you think that's because you didn't have any good like examples, or like like all your buddies were doing the same thing, and so you're like, well, this is all there is, and that's shit.
Yep. Yeah, I didn't have great drinking role models. And that sounds horrible out loud, but you know what else it was is there was no end goal for my life. There was no, I was aimless. There was no fucking.
You were spiraling.
Yeah, there was no. I was just like in high school, getting blacked out, drunk on the weekends, or even after high school, in college years, and just working and then drinking, and there was no fucking. It wasn't until literally my first open mic where I went, oh, okay. And then I shut it all down. Shut everything. Shut my life down. Like, changed my fucking life, And, then I went sober for like a year and a half. And that was the move. That was to prepare for the move out to Los Angeles.
You didn't break that until the night that we got to LA and got all of our stuff into the apartment. It wasn't even arranged yet. We went out to the beach to go watch the sunset.
Yeah.
And we had a bottle of tequila, and that's when you broke your year and a half of sobriety.
Yeah. Because that was a big moment. I felt like accomplished, and I was confident enough in myself to be able to handle it, And then I don't know, like I like drinking, man. Drinking's fun.
You gotta sell me on drinking.
Yeah. And like I enjoy it. I want to be a guy who can do it. So I was like, let's fucking figure it out, and I did, and now I can like do it, and I know when to shut it off, and I know when to not do it, and that was the biggest part, was the shutting it off part, because I wouldn't shut it off. It would just go until I'd get in trouble,
Mm-hmm. You kind of you went so far in another direction, and then so far in the opposite direction that you ended up back in the middle.
Yeah.
You tested both bounds of it.
Yeah.
I was the same way with with like working out
Mm-hmm.
post high school, because I would always go in like these kind of waves of like kind of like getting fat. I'd gain like fucking 15, 20 pounds or something, just be a big piece of shit. And I'd go like, I'd shut it all down. And I'd lose all the weight, and I'd get back down here again.
Chicken and rice 7 nights a week.
Yeah, exactly. Working out every day, and I'd get back down there, and I'd see like the number or whatever on the scale, and be like, all right, now I'm good. And then I'd just slowly drift back into those habits.
Yeah.
And it was just until recently I figured out how to kind of like flow through the middle of it, where it's like, all right, now this is like part of your life now.
Yeah.
You have to work out at least 3-4 days a week.
Yeah.
But it was the same thing. I did opposite ends of the spectrum and found myself right in the middle.
Yeah.
Same thing with drinking. It's funny. I was a buddy of mine, called me the other day, and he recently came out here to LA to visit us, and we went out to the bars, and we just got destroyed to where like I was like in my underwear underneath my bed sleeping.
Yeah.
And the next morning I was up at like 7 a.m. telling him like, all right, you guys, you got to get out of here. We have a flight to catch. We got to get on the subway and go.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just like recounting that story, and just like, dude, like, how do you do it?
Yeah.
Because he saw me like hit the lid, like just gone.
Yeah.
And then 7 a.m. I was like, let's go, let's do it. I was like, because I'm a professional.
Yeah.
Because I can handle it.
Yeah.
I know my boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
I know how far to push a good time.
Yes.
And then, but also I have that dog in me that's like, all right, we got to make this fucking flight. Let's get up at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Mm-hmm. Dude, we've had like nights out, and then the next morning, hiked Griffith Park.
Mm-hmm. We're just different, man.
You just have to do it's both, because you can't have the night out without the hike to Griffith Park.
Yeah. It's almost like a punishment. It's like, oh, you want to get drunk, you piece of shit?
Mm-hmm.
You want to go to the bar and do 6 tequila shots in an hour? All right.
No.
All right.
3 mile hike or something.
You're going up to the observatory.
Yeah.
Hey, have fun on the dusty trail.
Mm-hmm. You gotta
It's almost like a self-punishment in this weird way.
Yeah. Well, I just can't allow myself to get away with that,
Mm-hmm.
because I just know it's bullshit.
Yeah.
And I don't take bullshit, So it's like, look, I'll have the fun. I want to have the fun, and I enjoy the fun. But it's like, I gotta go do the fucking 3 mile run or something.
Yeah.